God's advice today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "My child, calm your weary heart. You do not have to carry the weight of life alone. I saw when you withdrew in silence, trying to understand pains that seemed greater than you. I wrapped you in the darkness of the night, wiped your tears, even when you thought no one saw. My love sustained you. The peace you seek is not in the answers, but in my constant presence by your side. I was with you when your tears fell without comfort, while the weight of pain made it impossible even to ask for help. I saw your soul wounded by echoes of harsh words and cold gestures from those who should have loved you. I know exactly which days you felt forgotten. But I never left you. My love remained firm, even when everything around you was falling apart. Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour over you daily. It all begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take toward this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Don't wait any longer to start this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and begin your path toward a fuller, more abundant life. I saw when your faith wavered, fragile like a branch before the storm. I did not rebuke you for it. On the contrary, I approached you gently, because even trembling, there was in you a spark that would not be extinguished. It was your soul, still clinging to hope, even without understanding everything. And I was there, sustaining you with my silent love. It was my voice softly blowing into your spirit, feeding your hope on the days when everything around seemed to collapse. I sustained your soul when you could no longer do it yourself. And today, my son, I remind you, those who trust in the Lord are like Mount Zion, which cannot be shaken but endures forever. Psalm 125 verse 1. The strength you feel did not come from you. It is the fruit of my presence in your life. It is not the absence of pain that shapes your courage, but the fact that, even in your loneliest moments, I was there. I saw every tear, heard every hidden sigh, and kept them as precious treasures. You are stronger than you think because you are mine. And in me, your story will be rewritten with love, healing, and new beginnings full of light. Comment, I trust in God, He knows what is best. Many times you did not see how much each silent step you took touched me deeply. You walked in darkness without apparent light, without recognition or applause, often praying into the void, waiting for answers that seemed never to come. Yet, you chose to trust despite the uncertainty and doubt that accompanied you. It was in the solitude of those hours that you revealed yourself to be stronger, even without realizing it. The tears you shed in secret were like prayers more powerful than any shout in the middle of a crowd. I saw your soul rise, even when everything around you seemed to fall apart. This silent walk, marked by hope and the faith that held you, is what truly shaped and prepared you for the victory that awaits you. Comfort often does not teach what pain and struggle reveal. And I, who never abandoned you, was always by your side, in every sigh, in every moment you thought you were alone. The resilience that now dwells in you is the work of my eternal presence, the one that never withdraws, even when you do not feel it. So, do not fear or lose heart. What has passed was a seed planted for the harvest of your life. Comment, I trust in the love of God, He is my refuge. Remember the silent mornings when only you and I knew the weight you carried? When you woke up and the choice between peace and bitterness seemed impossible? I saw every inner battle you fought. The decision to choose forgiveness instead of resentment, prayer instead of revenge, silence instead of accusation, those choices were your hidden strength. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied. Matthew chapter 5 verse 6. That hunger you felt was the flame that kept you steady even when the world seemed to abandon you. No one else saw these invisible battles, but I did. Every tear and every sigh were precious in my eyes. Every day you chose me, even without feeling it, you added a brick to the building of the future that now begins to reveal itself. You have not come this far because of your perfection but because you sought me as a shelter in the storms. This perseverance amid difficulties is proof of your true love and unwavering faith. And I am preparing for you a place where peace will reign and pain will be only a distant memory. Comment, in every choice, God guides me to peace. Those who sow in tears shall reap with songs of joy. Psalm 126 verse 5. Do not underestimate the power of the silent faith you carry. It is more powerful than shouts on stages and fleeting applause. Everything you did in secret is recorded in my heart, and no tear was lost. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. This promise is for you, my beloved son. The time of waiting, which has tired you so much, is coming to an end. The barren ground of your life, which once seemed sterile, is being watered with the waters of my grace and my love. The invisible is about to manifest before your eyes. The peace you will feel in your heart will be proof of my faithfulness, and it will surpass all human understanding. It does not matter how long you have waited because I am in control of everything. What seemed impossible is now beginning to become real. Your tears from yesterday will be seeds of joy tomorrow, and your life's testimony will be a source of inspiration for many. Comment, God turns waiting into victory. Every difficulty, every pain, every moment of silence and anguish was the instrument I used to prepare you for something greater. I do not promise an easy path, but I promise to be with you every step of the way, strengthening and guiding you. Suffering has a purpose, even when you do not understand it. Pain sharpens your faith, silence teaches you to listen, and hope grows in the soil of conquered struggles. I am your comfort and your strength, the one who lifts you when you are tired and renews your strength when you think you cannot go on. You are deeply loved and never alone. Feel my presence in every dawn, in every gentle breeze, in every small miracle that still surrounds you. What life took from you, I am ready to restore doubly. Trust and entrust everything into my hands because I am faithful to fulfill every promise I made to you. Comment, in pain, God is my comfort and strength. Did you know there is an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It was something that deeply impacted my life, and we would like to invite you to discover this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each one of us in a unique and wonderful way. Therefore, it is important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you want to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can find out how this technique can also help you on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We are very grateful for your trust and support. Every word I send is a divine breath shaped especially for your good, to strengthen your faith and illuminate your path. You are not alone, for I walk with you every step, even when the storm seems relentless and discouragement wants to dominate your heart. Remember what is written in Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. Fear not, for I am with you, be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. This promise is for you, my dear child, so you know that what you have faced until now was only preparation for the glory that awaits you. The door opening before you is the entrance to a time of restoration and abundance, which I planned even before you were born. Trust, for everything is in the right place and at the perfect time. Keep firm, believing and moving forward, because what I prepare for you goes beyond your imagination and will touch not only your life but also the lives of those you love. Every step you take, every adjustment happening in your life, is not the result of chance, but of a divine care that carries you forward, even when you can barely see the way. This message does not come to shock you, but to reaffirm everything you have silently lived and endured. Every swallowed tear, every sigh exchanged for one more step on the arduous journey has been counted and kept with love. This investment, my child, yields precious fruits, not to feed the ego, but to prove that persistence is worth it. And when this reward arrives, it may seem unexpected, even surprising. Relief and astonishment will mingle, because the effort you thought forgotten will finally be named, recognized. You will see that nothing was ignored, not even those small acts of courage done in the dark, in the solitude of night, when it seemed no one else was watching. These words are not mere fleeting comfort, they carry a real and transformative energy. An energy capable of unlocking locked doors, making your heart beat with deep emotion, igniting that hope you silently kept for so long. This inner hope is a beacon, a compass that will guide you with calm confidence, because once aligned with this inner truth, you will no longer need to seek approval from outside. Patience is a silent ally, a precious secret reserved for those who understand that nothing of value is won halfway, and that haste can only interrupt the natural blossoming of blessings in your life. It is what prevents the gifts you receive from arriving incomplete, teaching you to care for them with love and dedication, so they may bloom in their full potential. Honor this divine rhythm, this cadence that respects the right time of everything, and you will see that the impact of what you build will be solid, lasting, coming without forced effort or unnecessary wear. But the fruit of the Spirit is patience, Galatians chapter 5 verse 22. Recognize, my child, that this message is not an end but a door that opens to a new and promising path. The journey continues, and you now walk with firm steps, knowing that everything you faced, every suffering and sowing, is being transformed into new life, into a future full of achievements and hope. There is a time to grow, a time to leave behind the comfort zone and the illusory security of what has already been achieved. You are being lifted, propelled forward, not to accumulate or hold on to what no longer serves you, but to guide, lead, and open paths for others who walk behind you. This elevation is not an invitation to selfishness, but a call for responsibility and service. The call to advance brings with it the need to let go of what limits you, to embrace the mission that grows along with you. What was once only a promise, a dream, or a hope now becomes a task, a greater purpose that transcends personal interests and invites you to participate in something bigger, a creation of real and lasting impact in the world around you. Prepare yourself to see beyond what you imagined, to see the whole picture, and to realize that the promise that was once only yours is now shared with many. Your influence will expand naturally, calling those around you to find courage and security in your leadership. This is a moment of collective growth, where your individual progress paves the way for others to advance as well. Do not shrink from this expansion, even if it seems challenging or unexpected. Accept the widening of your role. The resources and strength needed for this new stage will not be lacking. They will come with the mission as inseparable companions. Wisdom will arise to guide your decisions, and the fulfillment of this journey will be much deeper than mere material achievements. It will be a legacy of transformation for the lives of many. The journey of life often calls for silence, waiting, and faith. It is like a river flowing beneath the winter ice, quiet, unseen, yet with an inexorable force that, in due time, transforms the landscape. It is not about forcing the pace but trusting the right moment, that subtle energy that begins to grow inside, preparing you to move forward without struggle. Every step taken, even when it seems slow or insignificant, is an invisible preparation for what is to come. Do not doubt the pause. It is the fertile ground where strength is born and grows. Allow yourself to rest, confident that movement is already forming. When at last the letter arrives at your door, bringing the clear sign that the times of waiting were not in vain, you will understand that all that walking through shadows served to shape your character. You will no longer be fighting to be seen or heard, but will simply fulfill the purpose for which you were called, with the calm and firmness of one who has already won many internal battles. People may admire your stability, but few will notice the depth of the silent endurance that brought you here. Use that strength to protect and welcome those still facing their storms, being a beacon of hope and patience amid chaos. The stability you have built is living proof that it is possible to walk in peace even amidst difficulties. Do not be fooled into thinking progress demands anxiety or haste. On the contrary, patience generates a strength few can shake. The invitation you received today is to advance with attentiveness and courage, recognizing that every open door is a gift to be embraced with gratitude, not fear. Do not rush or retreat, but find the rhythm that follows your inner guidance, that calling that comes from something greater and knows exactly where it wants to lead you. The ground may seem fragile beneath your feet, and the echoes of past failures may try to frighten you, but remember, those ghosts have lost their power before the new reality unfolding. They dissolve like mist under the sun, revealing a clear path prepared for those who truly believe. Open your heart like the dry earth that receives rain after a long drought. The arrival is not loss but renewal. Keep the letter you received with care, for it marks the beginning of a new chapter where trust will be the fuel for your steps, and opportunities will arise naturally, like gravity acting silently and irresistibly. What you feel now is more than a mere impulse or fleeting emotion. It is the confirmation that the ancient promise is on its way, steady, concrete, impossible to ignore as mere fantasy. Let this certainty guide your mind and your words, for speaking aloud what you believe strengthens conviction and weakens fear. Each time you align with this truth, courage grows and becomes a natural part of your actions and decisions. The time of immaturity is behind you. Now you carry the wisdom of experience and the serenity needed to receive what once seemed impossible. Celebrate your inner growth and use it to care for the opportunities arising, without haste, without despair. The old urge to chase after things has given way to a calm and conscious action that transforms every step into real progress. The life you have always dreamed of, free from outdated labels and superficial connections, is unfolding before you, inviting you to cross the threshold of fear and enter a space where the extraordinary becomes routine. Leave the past behind and accept this new reality with silent confidence. The barriers that once seemed insurmountable are yielding, and the noise of closed doors fades away. The path is being opened with care and intention, and the progress that once seemed impossible begins to happen, smoothly and steadily. Breathe deeply and feel this firm presence accompanying your every move. You are not alone, and this is just the beginning of what is to come. Amid the silent routine of your day, there are invisible presences, subtle messengers who stay close, carrying an exact and delicate mission. They seek no spectacle nor noise. Their role is simple but essential: to deliver what I have to say exactly to the right heart, at the precise moment, where no word can be lost. Observe your mind today as a deep stillness settles in, a firmness even your most restless thoughts cannot shake. Look around. You may see an ordinary space, simple in its details, a plain chair, an unassuming wall, but it is here that the visible and the invisible meet, a kind of portal between the tangible and what manifests beyond common perception. The answers you have sought are all around you, almost touching the walls that surround you, sliding over the faint light that passes through cracks and the gentle breezes you notice only when you slow down. They are whispers of the future, arriving disguised as small signs, echoes inviting you to listen with an open heart to catch the subtle touch of inspiration about to bloom. Therefore, my son, keep your heart open, even if yesterday's wounds left scars and taught you to walk cautiously. Old hurts no longer dictate the rules of your journey. Let your soul respond with the calm of a still lake, which ripples gently when a light breeze touches its surface. Move forward confidently with this new current now running alongside you, allowing the words I speak to guide every step. This is not a moment to hesitate or retreat, for the door ahead was made to fit the key you hold in your hand. Even if your knees tremble recalling past falls, take the next step. Courage strengthens with each advance, and inside, where few dare to look, something begins to awaken. The truth, once suppressed by silence and denial, rises slowly like water breaking stone, firm and steady. When this truth emerges, it will change how you see your story, yourself, and those around you. Though the first impact may feel uncomfortable, trust this process, for the clarity that comes will replace any sense of insecurity with deep and serene understanding. The resistance only increased the weight until silence could no longer bear the burden, and honesty became the only way to relief. It was this perseverance, even in hidden moments, that prepared you for the conversation now knocking at your door, a frank dialogue that dissolves the past into light, allowing you to move forward with a light heart, knowing that all that was hidden is ready to be reborn in truth and peace. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.